Right now I have 52 tributaries, and together they generate 10 mana each month. Not each year, but each month. Watch this video if you want to know how does this work. For some reason, Paradox makes Korea stronger each patch. In this patch, Korea got a new government reform, Hermit Kingdom. It grants us cheaper development, unique decision, and these buttons. These buttons are called focuses, and you can choose only one each 20 years. We have inward focus for development, outward focus for colonization, and expansion focus for blobbing. Also, Korea got some new decisions. For example, this one, let's click it, we will get cheaper technologies, I think it's very cool. And it's got Tributaka Koreana. It will automatically spread institutions to us. So for example, if Renaissance is spawned in Italy, I would still be able to get it, without development, just from Tributaka Koreana. Yes, it's quite OP. Well anyway, theory is quite boring, let's start and test it out. So, mana privileges, religious diplomats, clerical education, young ban officer rights, and let's grant advisor cost privileges. I will also stack advisor cost, yes, we're playing as Korea after all. This land, and let's hire some advisors, like half a ticket for one advisor is extremely cheap. And we have quite a lot of advisors actually, we can even choose. As my focus I will choose inward one. I understand that no conquest for 20 years is boring, but well, we already start with some truces, and we need to finish this mission, this one. Otherwise there will be quite unpleasant event chain. And for this I would need to develop all of my provinces to 6. And inward focus reduces development cost, which is good. Let's also choose some rivals, Cochin, Changzhou. And let's also click this decision, looks good. More tax modifier, more manpower. I don't even know what are the drawbacks. For 50 mana points that's just a steal. I think let's develop. I can't really do much. I also think I will select my ships, here they are, and I will hunt pirates. That's because of this small island, which will most likely pirate me. For now I will pay tribute to Min, but that's only for now. Soon enough I won't. I will break our tributary. I think in 50 years I want to become the Emperor of China. I will also put development edict here, because those are mountains, they are very expensive to develop. Also I think I will make my heir a general. I want him to die because he's just awful, look at him. Well, I can disinherit him, but I don't want to spend my prestige. So I've developed this state, let's remove edict here. It makes the maintenance of state quite expensive, and let's develop Eastern Korea. Well, I think let's just get rid of our heir, it's not real good. Yes, of course, prestige loss is bad, but well, this heir is even worse. And yes, Korea can choose its heirs, like Ottomans. Well, the choice is obvious here. I've developed all my provinces, and now I just need to finish this mission, prospering economy. Although I will develop a little bit more, just to get Renaissance. Well, it has not yet appeared, but Tributaka Koreana is not enough in my opinion, it will take too long to get it. And that's why I'm trying to rush this mission. If we won't finish it until 1470s, we will get quite unpleasant events. And here it is, Renaissance. So, as you can see, it will arrive to my country only in 1472. It's not really good for me, in my opinion. I want it earlier, and well, it's very good point to develop. It has paper and it's quite cheap. I will develop it, of course. And that's already better. 1461, 1462 is not bad. It's even before I can change my focus. Let's maybe also develop some trade centers for better trade. Like for example this one. It's cheap to develop and it's trade center. Why not? I already can build something, but I won't. Well, because I need to have some cash to complete one mission. This one. I need 250 ducats. And first attack group. I will obviously take innovative. Why innovative? Well, because we are playing as Korea. Innovative as Korea, well, maybe not the most efficient of course, but I think it's quite good. It's quite good, definitely. Well, I think let's build something, because I already have the money, but I don't have the income. I need to get one more ducat each month. And here it is, Renaissance. I didn't even spend much mana. I could not spend mana at all, to be honest. That's the power of Korea. It's very easy to get new institutions and be the most developed and technologically advanced nation in whole Asia. And after I've built some churches, I can finish this mission. Prospering economy, and finally this one. No negative event will happen. Everything will be fine. And let's also finish this mission for some bonuses until the end of the game. Let's see our income. Well, not bad actually. I think I can hire better advisors. Well, not bad, not bad. Now I don't have a limit on mana. Changzhou was beaten up by Oirat, and I think it might be a good idea to declare. Although first I need to change my focus to expansion focus. Okay, now we can blob. Anyway, let's also hire for company. Here it is. And let's hire some ordinary infantry. Here it is. Next mill tech, just to be sure. And let's go. So it's allied to Shiba. Shiba is allied to Oirat. I will need to break its alliances. Definitely. Let's declare. Well, I can not care about terrain because, well, Zhengzhou is just too weak. I can do whatever I want. Here it is, I've built the force limit and I can finish one more mission. Let's take one more idea, and now our advisors will be extremely cheap. Let's take a look, and yes, they are quite cheap. 6 ducats in total for this beauty. 1 fort is sieged, 0 resistance. At least for now, I will have to remain tributary of Min. I will need to conquer Haitian. Well, like I said, I can ignore the rain. The war is extremely easy. Here it is, stack wipe. Okay, let's piss out Shiba, just take some money, and that's it. And let's piss out Zhenzhou. Of course, full annexation. And money. There will be a coalition, I guess. No, there won't. Just perfect. Now I want to declare on Haisha, and that might be difficult because it's allied to Oirat. And by the way, Shiba broke its alliance with Oirat. I don't know why, but I can conquer it later. And let's impress Renaissance. And choose new rivals. I think I will choose Oirat. Let's also take barter loans and build some workshops. In this case, it's a very good idea because just look at this production number. Half a ducat a month. And now that I've covered this province, I can finish one more mission and get claims on basically all of our neighbors. Now I will declare on Haisha. Yes, of course, Oirat will help it, but, well, it's nothing that bad because Oirat has 2 less mill tax. I can just piss it out right now. And just like that, minus Oirat. And I think even Min declared on it. That's good, that's definitely good. Now I want to become free. Goodbye Oirat, tech wipe. I already have access to cannons, just perfect. And I think I should start considering building my fleet. I need 30 galleys and I need 3 heavies, I think. Although it might be difficult because... No, 30 galleys and 5 heavy ships. Yes, it's going to be expensive. Okay, then I will do it later. So Orchoni is also allied to Oirat, that's why I think maybe I should declare. Let's see when does Artus end. Well, I can do it a little bit later. I want to make Shiba co-belligerent. Sorry Min, no mana for you. It seems I've been blessed by RNG cuts, but I can get 11 free development. Free development is always, and I mean always, good. Let's get production. Yes, 11 development. Let's first piss out Oirat and scornfully insult Min. Scornful insult, and here we go. Now it will break my tributary. Let's also declare on Orchoni and Shiba, I guess. And as third reform, I will take representative of the crown. I know it might sound weird, especially because, well, we have this one, cheaper advisors, but I think this one is very cool because of a third bonus. Monarch power tribute from the tributary states. I will soon show you why it's very good. Once again, I'm sorry, I refuse. Okay, let's piss out Haitian. I will inherit Solon, but it won't be loyal. That's because Min supports Solon. Here it is, 100 Liberty Desire. Well, of course it's possible to make it loyal, but it's just not worth it. And we can finish one more mission. Seize the borderlands. So now I've got claims on China, I guess. Yes, claims on China, but I won't declare right now. I will wait for their mandate to fall down. Or maybe when they have inferior tech. It seems Min broke Orchoni alliance with Shiba, so let's declare. Oirat will most likely declare too, so I need to be quick. And when will Min break my tributary? I don't want to do it myself. We already have 0 trust and minus 150 relations, I don't know. Min, just break my tributary. As second key group, I will take exploration. I want to explore. And here it is, finally. That means I can establish some tributaries. Yes, I will establish tributaries. I think for our missions we don't need, like, whole Manchuria, only 1 province in each area. Yes, 1 province in each area. Okay, let's piss out, I will leave it only 1 province. And now I will show you why this reform is very good. So I can choose Shiba and get mana. You might not understand why is it cool, because it's just 1 mana a year, but without this reform, your tributary must be at least 30 redevelopment, at least, to give you even 1 mana. And here we can just spam OPM tributaries. Okay, let's also declare on Orchoni. Yes, Oirat will support it, I don't care. I think I should give something to Shiba. And once again, and now they're loyal, only for 15 ducats. By the way, because Min is our rival, we can finish one more mission. Chinese diplomacy. Okay, let's piss out Oirat. I'll get some cash, always good. I think I can start building our new navy. I want to declare on Japan. Yes, it's going to be expensive. Not cheap. Definitely not cheap. I think it should give us some privileges. Maybe it will help me. By the way, yes, I think I should not build heavy ships, but to get this privilege and just draft ships. Let's also give out one more privilege, I don't know which one. Naval school rights maybe, why not? And now let's draft ships and admiralship. Okay, let's piss out Orchoni. I will leave it on a province, make it tributary and take other provinces. Once again, let's give it some money. Let's take a burger loans. And I think I would also grant one more privilege. Grant new world charters. Well, of course, colonial Korea is quite popular, but here I want to make something more interesting. Okay, let's also declare on Nifh. And let's start building 30 galleys. Well, not 30, but 21. Still, that's a lot. And I think it's better to do it right now. Let's choose Korean unique naval doctrine. This will make our ships more durable. Also, I should try to find colonial range advisor. Oh, it was fast. Okay, let's peace out, I'll leave it 1 province. As usual, let's give it some money. We already get 3 admin mana a year. I think I also should delete some forts. Most of them are pretty useless. So in theory I can choose either this focus or maybe even invert focus. But well, I think expansion for now should work. I would also need to conquer Ainu, maybe let's do it even right now. Yes, I can establish tributary peacefully, but I want to conquer, I need some provinces. Let's declare, and I would need some provinces from Min. And here it is, I will get claims on whole Japan. Well, maybe not on whole Japan, but well, on some Japanese provinces. And now I think I can, and maybe even should, delete some part of my fleet. Let's delete some heavy ships. Well, that's really good. 6 tackets less. So Min just passed new reform, as you can see. That means that it doesn't have mandate. Now it has paper army, I can do whatever I want. Let's take Mandate of Heaven, just because it gives you cheaper provinces, not because I want to take Mandate. Well, I want to take Mandate, but not now. First, I want to ruin Min. Let's also assign our admiral, and I have 2 more mill tax. That means the fight is going to be easy. It's kinda bad that half of my army is sieging town Ainu, but well, we will survive. As you can see, Min is afraid to engage me. Okay, let's return to our mainland and peace out Ainu. I will take all provinces except 1, and make it my tributary. Let's demand admin mana, perfect, and let's beat up Min. Now in theory I can make these Siberian tribes my tributaries. I will try. Use my network, and I will. And by the way, because Min is at war against us, that means that it can't support the planet of Solon. That means Solon is once again loyal. I already stack wiped 1 Chinese army, let's stack wipe second one. Well, not stack wipe, but quite close. Min is trying to land in my capital, and that's very bad idea. And by the way, I can make colonies here. Let's do it. Let's colonize something. Let's colonize this province. Goodbye to Min's fleet. Here it is, Beijing is sieged. Let's continue destruction of Min. By the way, not bad general, and I need to defend my capital. Here it is, stack wipe. Ayutthaya even sent me gift. Oh, interesting. Well, let's continue. I already stack wiped half of their army. One more stack wipe, one more stack wipe, another stack wipe, one more. Let's see. Well, that's already quite good. Well, I've spent a lot of my manpower, but I think that will definitely pay off. One more stack wipe. I think even without sieging I should be able to peace out. I already have a lot of war score. And one more stack wipe. Let's see their army. Well, yes, they don't have any army right now. Although my losses are also quite bad. One more stack wipe, and I can peace out. Not 100, but still not bad. Why did I choose this peace deal? So first, we need these provinces for our missions, and of course missions are important. And I want to have a border with Min's tributary. So I can declare on it, peace out Min, and our truce will be shorter. Some money, obviously. I will pay off all of my debts and still have enough of money to, I don't know, buy mercenaries or some buildings. And I want to release Chahar so I can make it tributary. Let's do it. One more tributary is always good. Let's pay out all of my loans. And now the main problem is that I don't have manpower. And it would take quite a while until I would have it. Let's also declare on Caradel. As you can see, the truce was until 1506, but now I will peace out, and it will be until 1498. Okay, let's peace out Min, and now as you can see, our truce will last until 1498. And I think I will just white peace Caradel for now. I wanted to make it my tributary, but I doubt it would be possible. Okay, let's quickly peace out, and now I have to deal with rebels. One colony is finished, let's build another one in Mexico. And I can finish one more mission. Of course, permanent claim on Manchuria is already useless, but at least we can finish this mission. Also, it seems Ochoni conquered Shiba, which is quite bad because that means I've lost 1 admin mana a year. Maybe let's release Shiba once again, this time isolated. And let's make it our tributary. And I've finished innovative ideas, and we have 1 targets for the 2nd level advisor. And let's upgrade them. And I should do some forts. I don't have money for all of them. I was thinking about declaring on Japan instead of Min. Well, Min won't run away, but Japan actually might unite later. Let's start Golden Era, by the way. Well, actually I thought that my strat would work better because I could just click this button, return province, and make someone a tributary. Let me demonstrate. For example, here I returned province to Cochin, establish tributary, OPM vessel plus 1 mana a year. But the problem is that if someone else has a core on this province and he is alive, or like for example here, Hosokawa has core in this province and I want to release for example Mori, I would actually give this province to Hosokawa. So I need to find provinces where only one nation has core, and that's more difficult than you might think. Let's release Aishi, I guess. Okay, one more tributary. Yes, my strategy is just to spam tributaries. Oh, by the way, if I finish this mission, I'll get even cheaper advisors. Let's try it out, and let's see. Yeah, quite cheap, quite cheap. And let's annex Solon. Okay, let's conquer Japan. They don't stand a chance. I have 2 mil tax more, which is very, very important. Well, I think that going from north is a lot easier than trying to navally invade. And it seems they're trying to siege race. Not sure if it's the smartest idea, but we'll see. No, I was right. It's extremely bad idea. Well, yes, currently I'm winning the siege race. So I think what I'll do is I will take centers of trade for myself, right? Because I want trade. But I also want to have a lot of tributaries to test it out, let's say. So I will release some nations. And half of Japanese army is no more. Let's see. Yes, only 13k is left. And by the way, 5 level advisor for 2 ducats. Even less than 2 ducats. Well, sorry Orichoni, this is the last straw. I'm sorry. I can't tolerate it anymore. Yes, I will have truce, but I will conquer it later. Okay, let's peace out. I will get 2 tributaries and some provinces. So I will be able to complete 2 missions. Fall of Kyoto, very cool. Let's make those guys tributaries. And this one. Okay, 2 more tributaries, and of course I can also release Solon. Let's do it. Some are far away from everyone. I forgot that tributaries can conquer each other. That makes things more difficult. Okay, let's establish tributary. Let's also finish our Japanese missions, foothold in Japan, and defeat the Shogun. This grants us even more development cost reduction. Let's see our capital. Well, not bad actually. I think I should develop it once I switch my focus. And I can finish one more mission, Korean trade ports. And it seems Ashikaga has lost its influence. And now I will transport my troops to China. I will take Mandate of Heaven, I think. I think it's already good time. Yes, of course, Korean government is good for playing 12, but Mandate of Heaven will let us conquer whole China. And I think maybe let's also subjugate Siberians. Although first I need to hire a company. Okay, let's go. Well, Orochoni got conquered. Happy ending, I guess. Yes, of course, it's not a positive event, and we'll have to get rid of these modifiers by finishing this mission. Of course I'll try, but right now I need to beat Min. Min is my priority. Let's go. I'm surprised it's still alive, to be honest. One more tributary. Let's take some money also. By the way, let's expand infrastructure here a few times. You might ask, why did I make colonies in Mexico? Well, because I wanted to make tributaries here. There are a lot of nations. Although that requires a lot of effort. I think I should make some tributaries in Philippines, also good target. From Min, I will just take mandate and money. But first, of course, I want to develop, of course. We are Korea after all. After I take mandate, I will lose all of our development cost reduction bonuses. So I will choose inward focus for development, choose our capital, here it is. Let's enact development edict, and yes, it's beautiful. That's also because I expanded infrastructure here. Anyway, I will develop it, expand infrastructure once more. Well, okay, it's already a little bit too expensive for my taste, but let's develop it up to 50, just because it's a beautiful number. And let's see, maybe I will develop something else. Let's just develop generally. 11 mana for development, that's just a steal. 19 mana, also good. Let's develop something with good trade goods. Let's also enact some development edict here, why not, in Southern Korea. Well, that's what I call satisfying. I think our income should have jumped. You have seen this? Yes, it did jump. And now let's just take Mandate of Heaven, and I will take Canton. Well, I wanted to also take Nanjing, but it's not really possible. I don't have enough of war score. So I will just start like this. Just Canton should be enough. Now we are Emperor of China. And what I will also do is I will establish tributaries here. Already 10 tributaries, one more tributary. 11. Let's release our China from this province. Make it our tributary. And I also need to release Nif. But it's already 12 tributaries, and that means that I will get 1 admin mana each month. It doesn't seem like much, but that's not counting our advisors. So, like, I would get 19 admin mana a month. That's more than maximum. Let's also release Nif, 1 more tributary, and maybe let's release Zhengzhou. I don't know. Okay, let's release Zhengzhou, make it our tributary. Well, you might not understand why this strat is very good, but I will show you on mission. It's Emperor of China mission, and here it is. Mutual trade system. This mission will give us +1 mana from our tributaries. So for example, I will get 24, no, already I think 26 mana from the tributaries a year. Also what we need to do is to click one more decision, this one. We need to become Chinese. If we don't, we will have this disaster, and it's quite bad. Here it is, now we are Chinese. Well, let's get rid of eunuchs. I don't like them. So, it seems I will get even more mandate, for quite cheap actually. It's not even falling down anymore, it's already stabilized. Let's also, I think, declare on Caradel, once again just to shorten the truce with Min. Okay, let's fight this Min, and now I just need to do something with Caradel. It's continuation of our event chain about Neo-Confucianism, here it is. I will choose the first option because, well, I need some loyalty. Let's build new colonies somewhere with a lot of neighbors, like here for example, this province. Looks good. And let's peace out. I will fully conquer Caradel and leave it just on province. As my third idea group, I think I will take Humanist. Why not? Okay, let's peace out. I will release Caradel now with region province. By the way, I'm releasing with region province just because you can't release independent nation otherwise. Well, it seems I even could release Saratodir. Well, one more tributary is always good. One more tributary is always good. Although I need to deal with Oirat. Let's region province here and here. Okay, let's establish 2 more tributaries. And here we go. Already quite a lot of tributaries. And I really need to go on Oirat, but I don't want to because it's allied to Solon, my tributary, and I like my tributaries. But if I don't, this disaster will trigger. And because I seized land and well developed a little, I can finish one more mission. Corner store of the Empire. Now I need to build some courthouses. Let's also embrace colonialism. And I finally can declare on Oirat. Let's force tributary state and let's go. I'm not even sure I would be able to prevent our disaster from happening. Well, I will try, but sieging Oirat is quite difficult. It might take some time. Here it is, Age of Reformation, now Min will break down. By the way, I can finish one more mission, because I built some town halls, let's see. Okay, let's get a loyalty option. The first I will take corruption money and now choose it. Let's piece it out. Now Oirat is our tributary, and I will get a lot of mana from it. Let's bribe it a lot, I love bribing. And time to declare on our friend Hosokawa. Okay, let's pass out to Yasugi. I will get tons of new tributaries. Well, here it is, Minsplosion is in progress. Okay, let's pass out, I will establish new tributaries. Tributaries must flow. There is no such thing as too many tributaries. Maybe let's even do it like this, establish tributary. And yes, by the way, that's why I colonized New World. I want to make native tributaries. Our tributary swarm is already quite big. Just so you understand, that's already like, I don't know, +2 mana each month. And here it is, Minsplosion. Okay, I will conquer those new nations. Well, not conquer, but reconquer, we are China after all. Let's transport all of our troops. Unify China, we will get cores on all provinces that we occupy. That means I won't even need to core anything. Well, of course, that's the problem with tributaries. It's quite difficult to keep them from killing each other. That's what I call good Minsplosion. That's what I like, that's very good, I love it. Anyway, let's declare on all of them, I guess. It's Battle Royale time. And by the way, this disaster happened because I stole mandate from Min. Well, as you can see, I've just sieged it, and it's already my core. It's very easy to conquer a lot of land. Yes, I'm at war against whole China, which is quite fun actually, it's quite fun. One part of China is mine, don't even need to core anything, just perfect. Although I wouldn't mind coring because I don't know what to do with my mana, it's already just too much. Look at this tributary swarm. And I think I would release those warlords as OPMs just for mana. To be honest, I even feel kinda bad, like they can't even do anything to me. I can annex South China, again I don't even need to core anything, it's very cool. It seems I forgot to make Shiko belligerent, well then, not a big deal, I will conquer it later. Let's just piece out Lian. Let's also white piece Shan, I will conquer it later, and of course I'll conquer Qi. I can even finish some mission. Well, let's finish it. More trade power. So let's enact this decree, and I can finish one more mission. Oh, not yet, of course. I need to summon the diet, and now I can. And here we go, one more mission. More reform progress is always good. Let's piece out Nin, and let's piece out Shu. I should be able to, right? Yes, I am. And by the way, yes, we are not connected, but because I've already cored these provinces, by occupying them, we don't need to actually connect them to our mainland. We can take them as is. Let's also force tributary state on Vietnam, because why not? Wu is mine, and one more tributary. And I've colonized one province here, so I think I should be able to make those tributaries. Yes, I can. Okay, let's declare on both Xi, Unify China, and on Min. This time I make Shan co-belligerent. Unify China, here we go. Let's also declare on Dali. Taiwan has appeared, by the way. Taiwan has appeared. Let's fully annex Shan. Okay, let's piece out Dali, full annexation. Even some money, I think. Yes, some money. And only Min and Taiwan are left. Let's piece out Min. Yes, I didn't occupy every single province. That's why I will need to core a little part. To be honest, I already have too many of admin mana. So let's just core. Perfect. Let's also take the examination system, government reform, finish this mission, which will give us some bonuses, which is always good, but the most important is this one. I will need to improve relations with our tributaries. But let's first, of course, change back to a representative of the crown and finish this mission. Tame the dragon. Taiwan belongs to China, and I think we should try to establish more tributaries. Here it is, yes, I can establish 3 tributaries, not bad. And a third literati purge. Let's choose the first option and I should be able to complete this mission. Yes, I am. Okay, I've almost finished the whole Korean mission tree. And finally, I can finish this mission. Even more monarch power. Now I can milk my tributaries more efficiently. So I would get 74 mana from them each year, so it's like 3 mana each month. I will annex Min and we will release some Chinese tributaries. Not only developing is just dirt cheap, it's also very affordable. I can develop as much as I want. I can make Ashikaga my tributary, and I think that's all Japan under my rule. Let's see. No, only Uesugi is left. Well, I won't declare on Uesugi because, well, it's allied to some other tributaries and it's too much of micromanagement. Also, it seems Chagatai has declared on me, or what? Not on me, but on Oirat, it seems. Well, that was stupid, Chagatai. I think I should cancel tributary of Ashikaga because it eats my other tributaries. And let's sort Min. Okay, and now what I will do is I will return out of provinces. One more tributary. Yan. Well, there are some other releasables, but I can't release them, so maybe Yan. And I can release Min. Just need to find its province. Well, let's release Min from this province. Let's see our tributaries, 53 tributaries. That's not everyone, that's, let's say, bare minimum. We can also make tributaries here, at least more of them. Ashikaga ate some of my tributaries here. There are Siberian tribes, and of course I haven't even touched Mexico. From Mexico I think we could get at least 20 more tributaries. At least. Mexico is like Japan, it has out of tax. So, 1st January it was 440 I think, and now it's 567. What does it mean? It means that we've got around 9 more mana each month. Yes, 9 more mana each month. Literally infinite mana. Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you liked this video. If you liked this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Have a great day.